guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 5 DIY lip balms that you've never seen before. If you enjoy this video, please click that like button and comment down below with any future video suggestions you might have. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to see more fun DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. The first DIY lip balm will be McDonald's French Fries. To start, you will need a piece of aluminum foil. I started by folding the piece of aluminum foil over so it was a little bit thicker. Next, you will need something square like this wooden stick to start wrapping the foil around. Once you get to the end, twist the end and then cut off the excess and slide the wooden piece out. To make the lip balm, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of beeswax along with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm going to melt that in a microwave safe container on 10-second increments until it is fully melted. Place the foil piece in a cup that will hold it up when it's in the freezer. You'll want to place the cup and the foil piece on top of an ice pack and then begin pouring the lip balm into the foil. Be careful as this can be hot. Here's mine after it had been in the freezer for about 15 minutes, and I just started removing the aluminum foil. To make the French fry box, you will need to print out the printable. I will leave all the links down below. You will also want to laminate the front and the back of the fry box, either with some clear packaging tape or some contact paper. Once it's laminated, cut it out. Fold on the lines on the fry box. Glue both sides to hold the fry box in place. Here is what mine looks like at this point. Since the French fry lip balm pieces are just a little bit too long, I'm going to cut them down to size, and I just made them all different sizes so it looked more realistic like French fries. Now I placed all my fries into my French fry box, and that is how you make this McDonald's French fry lip balm. The second DIY lip balm will be a Starbucks one, and I will show you 2 different ways to make it. Start by printing out the printable, and I would recommend printing it on cardstock. Once it's printed out, then just cut it out. I used a pair of jagged scissors to cut along the top. This step is optional, it just makes it look more like the real Starbucks bag. Fold on all the lines and on the bottom until it looks like a bag. Should look something like this when you're done folding on all the lines. Glue the sides and the bottom together. going to use the handle from a real size Starbucks bag and just cut it down to size. Glue the handles to the bag. To make the lip balm for this one, I'm going to use some cocoa butter and also some coconut oil. Microwave safe container, I added 1 tablespoon of coconut oil along with 1 tablespoon of cocoa butter and melted that in the microwave on 10-second increments. Here is mine once it was melted down. I'm going to add a piece of lipstick to give this one some tint. I will be using one of these little square containers. Any container will work as long as it fits in the bag. The container I used for my Pizza Hut lip balm will also work for this. I will leave a link in the comments if you want to check that one out. Add the lip balm mixture into the container you're using and set that in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes. Here is mine once it was out of the freezer. And then you can place it in the Starbucks bag and you can take your lip balm with you. And now I will show you another way to make this Starbucks bag lip balm. You will want to print out the printable and laminate both sides of it and then cut it out. Use jagged scissors to cut along the top if you would like. Then fold on the lines and glue together just like before. This time I would suggest a different glue, something stronger than a glue stick. I used hot glue. Once I had the bottoms and the sides glued, I went over the sides and the bottom one more time with some glue to make sure that everything was sealed. I cut out the handles like I did before and glued them in place. The lip balm for this one, in a microwave safe container, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil along with 1 tablespoon of beeswax. Melt that on 10-second increments until it is fully melted. And then you can use a crayon or lipstick or some cocoa powder to tint this. Place the Starbucks bag on an ice pack and slowly start pouring in the lip balm mixture. Place that in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Here's mine once I took it out of the freezer, and now you have 2 different ways to make a Starbucks bag lip balm. The third DIY will be soda lip gloss. For this one, I will be using these Jello shot glasses and lids. I will leave a link down below where I got these. I know that you can get something very similar to these at restaurants. They usually use them for their takeout orders. Here are what these glasses and lids look like. I will be using this petroleum jelly. You can also use Vaseline. Fill the cup about 3/4 full. To give this the same color as Coke, I'm going to start by mixing in a little bit of cocoa powder. Once the cocoa powder is mixed in, I'm going to use some black icing, and I'm just going to add a little bit at a time until it starts to resemble the color of Coca Cola. Show you a couple different ways to make the wand. For both of them, you will need a straw, and for this one, I'm going to use one of these wands right here. If you don't have one of these, you can cut one out of an old lip gloss if you have one. And I will also show you how to make one at the end of this. My wand was just a little bit too big, so I trimmed a little bit off. Place the wand on the straw and cut the straw off just before the applicator portion. Apply some glue to the end of the straw and place the applicator in there. Using my hot glue gun, I'm going to make a hole in the top of the lid. And here is what you should have at this point. Print out the printable, cut it down to size, and then secure it to the cup. Place the lid on the cup, then add your straw applicator to that, and if it's just a little bit too tall, trim off any excess. And if you want to make your own applicator, cut a straw down to size and then use a makeup sponge and cut a piece off of the bottom. Then using a piece of white thread or dental floss, fold that to form a loop like this and thread it through the straw. Once you have it threaded through the straw, then add the makeup sponge in the center and pull pretty tight on it till it goes into the straw and then it won't fall out. Cut off any excess or thread you have on the bottom. And that's how you make these easy Coca Cola lip glosses. The fourth DIY will be Bubblegum Lip Balm. To start, I'm going to carefully open one end of this Hubba Bubba bubblegum. Once the ends open, remove all of the bubble gum. Now to make the lip balm, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of beeswax along with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I'm going to melt that in a microwave safe container on 10-second increments until it is fully melted. Once it was fully melted, I added a piece of pink lipstick, and you can also add some bubblegum flavoring to it if you would like. Place the empty bubblegum pack on an ice pack and slowly start pouring in the lip balm mixture. Be careful because it is hot. Once it's filled, then place that in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Here's mine once I took it out of the freezer. I'm going to trim down a little bit of the wrapper so I can use the lip balm. And that's all there is to this easy DIY bubblegum lip balm. And to protect the lip balm, you can either wrap the top with a piece of aluminum foil or keep it in a Ziploc bag. And the last DIY will be ice cream lip balm. To make the lip balm for this one, I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of coconut oil along with 3 tablespoons of cocoa butter. Melt that in the microwave just like before. To this one, I'm going to add a piece of strawberry scented lip balm and mix that until it is melted. For the container, I'm going to use one of these Haagen-Dazs ice creams. Enjoy the ice cream inside and save the spoon that's on the top. Once you've enjoyed the ice cream, thoroughly wash and clean out the container. Pour the lip balm mixture into the ice cream container and set that in the freezer for about 25 to 30 minutes. And here is mine once I took it out of the freezer. And you can either apply the lip balm with your finger, or you can use the spoon that came with the ice cream. And that's all there is to this easy strawberry ice cream lip balm. I hope you guys enjoyed all 5 of these DIY lip balm ideas. Leave me a comment, let me know which one was your favorite. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing day.